Yeah, you guys find yourself in Griswold's home craft world, with Graneria telling you need a Farseer soulstone.
Oh, I know where to get one of those.
Oh, so you know this place.
Yes, I am from here. She says, kind of pointing to, what was it, the entirety of the ship.
I'm gonna take a moment to observe the environment that
Okay.
I
Oh,
barely comprehend, I assume.
Yeah.
all right. Where would you say that we're on this ship? Are we like towards the
Uh,
front or towards the back?
I'm
the
cluttered.
location is irrelevant
All right then.
because the stuff on the ship is going to be mostly like go around without any trouble. So yeah.
Well, yeah, that's understandable. It's just that what view are we getting?
What would be the difference in view?
Well, you see, if we go across the central bridge, we'll be able to see all of the. What was it? We'll get a great view.
Of the vacuum of space?
Well, yes, of the vacuum of space, but as, but also from the, what was it, from the different biospheres.
Okay. Yeah, sure. You're going from the front.
All right
Okay.
then.
What is this ship called again?
It's called a craft world.
I'm gonna go ahead and Google that.
It's roughly the size of what you people would refer to as a planet, so this might take some time. Luckily,
Oh,
I
okay. I
know a
roughly see
shortcut.
what they look like. I mean, I don't think I'm looking at the one we're in, but I
The
get a
big,
general idea.
a giant home floating in space.
If it's a very bubbly looking ship, yeah, that's most
Wait,
likely what we're looking at.
wait. You're saying the one that looks like it's made out of bubble wrap is the one we're in.
Yeah.
That's that's hilarious. I initially thought that wasn't the one we were in. I was assuming that was like from some eldritch horror. I didn't think that was yours.
Oh no, we're in something that looks generally like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is
But yeah,
looking. All right. So we're in this place now, and I really hope my character doesn't get confused for a space marine.
oh yeah, I probably should like. Hmm. Okay. If anyone
I mean,
asks you
I don't
any
know. No,
questions about anything, don't answer. Um, we're just gonna say that you guys are my are my Monkai cohorts,
keep
except for
using
you, Kalani. You're too big.
that. Just,
We'll say you're a
I'm gonna
friendly
I'm gonna
alien
cross my
species.
I'm gonna cross my arms in a way that's comfortable for my newfound arm attachments. And what's that supposed to mean?
Well, I mean, hmm. Well, I mean, nobody can mistake you for a Monkai because you're too big,
Hmm.
like tall and muscle wise. I mean, they could mistake you for a space marine,
Nah,
but then
she's saying you're
again,
fat.
It's muscle.
Sure.
I am well aware of that muscle.
Sorry.
Oh yeah, you know what? You're right. Juno's the only one who has yet to have been thrown by Kalani.
Oh, please don't. She's a frail old woman.
A very old woman. Uh, yeah. So, yeah, we're just
We're just walking along the central bridge. This might take a couple of days, especially at the speed that you guys go.
Well, I mean, wait a second. Actually, no, because the way I flavored it, never mind. I was going to say, with the whole flying vehicle, I could, have a bigger speeder that could, in theory, carry all of us, but I'm not sure that.
Even then, would it even have the weight capacity to hold all of us?
Probably.
Well, if you
I
were,
mean-
if Kalani was a normal person like the rest of us in weight that didn't have special armor that weighed as much as a person, probably.
Yeah, Kalani probably weighs twice as much as she normally does with the fortress plate.
Yeah.
Which I
Oh,
really
right.
should run an average weight class for what she is, given that she's made mostly of muscle and is around 8-ish feet tall. It would give her quite the body mass, and muscle is heavier than just regular fat. So
Yeah.
oh. I'm not gonna mince words. Even without the armor, she weighs more than everyone.
Yeah.
But anyways, so I'm trying to understand this world clearly. What is
All
the
right.
so
Yes.
is looking out the windows going to cause me problems here too?
No, you'll just how do I describe this in your terms? It'll be like looking at the night sky while also looking at a fresh, what was it? Looking at an astrological perspective of Earth, like if we were on the moon, because there should be a planet there, unless something happened to that planet.
Earth?
Uh, yeah,
I'm
we'll
talking
call it
about
that.
some other planet. But look at that, I don't know what the planet is.
You're talking to one of 2 people in this party who would not know of a world called Earth. I don't even think in Zelda they established that you're actually on a planet. Anyways.
All right. So we're on this central bridge, and Griswold is just talking about the current state of the politics. Because the Farseers are currently having this sort of big schism because because the Avatar is getting upset that we're not killing enough people.
I'm-
But that's besides the point. And to
I'm
your
just
left,
going
you
to point
don't
out
get
that I'm just going to point out that Kalani's just going to be reacting to this the same way non-nerds react to trying to understand Warhammer.
Like it's blank stare. I don't understand what you say.
Yeah, yeah.
And to the left, we're just crossing by a giant bubble around the size of Australia.
It's just funny for me to picture that you're just talking away and Kalani's you're throwing capital lettered words at her, and at some point she's just like, well, crap, Griswold, I thought I knew what most of those words meant. So how does this help us get the soul stone?
Well, no, it's like we're just doing this as we're walking because this is gonna take a long time. Actually, we're taking a shortcut. We're going to the World Spider Aspect Shrine. I know I just threw 4 words that you didn't understand, except for maybe shrine. Basically, there are people with teleporter jump packs, and we need to grab some.
I don't want to sound mean, but should all of us except Griswold roll a will save
Why?
to see if any of us have already grown sick of this place?
No.
Okay. We've been here a day, and I think the closest one who has any idea of what's going on here might be Varut.
I would understand some parts of the other parts. I'd be like, "What are you talking to, you crazy person?"
Yeah. Again, I'm not dissing Warhammer. I'm making that very clear. I'm not dissing Warhammer. Some of the things I've learned about it are actually amazing. but I'm just saying, as characters, this is so far out of our wheelhouse.
Yep.
Oh,
So
to your right,
hysterically
those are
out
the
of our
right
wheelhouse.
as you casually just look to the right and see these AT-AT sized walkers doing martial combat.
So yeah, you do obtain the jump packs that you are after.
All right, so
And-
I'm gonna tell them, thanks, man. See you later. Maybe, probably no.
Okay.
All right. Remember, when you use these jump packs, if you see a squid on the other side and he tries to sell you real estate, don't go for it.
Okay. What if I do want real estate?
What?
What would I even do with real estate here?
I think we should all just accept that the fool here has officially gone mad. Fuck.
You know, I'd be inclined to agree, but look at this! Gesture to all the insanity around us.
Look at everything
I mean-
that's not made of metal but functions exactly as metal.
Oh,
Just
are you
red
saying that it's
glowing orbs
exactly like the
everywhere.
TARDIS? It's the ship we're on is technically organic, but functions like metal.
It is a living thing in actuality. And
Oh my
everything
god!
built
It is the ship from Farscape.
Or it's the wrong world ship.
It is the ship from Farscape.
It is a lot like a long world ship, actually.
Not that Root would know what any of those are.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking of the ship from Farscape, the Moira. Moya?
Okay.
I don't remember. Farscape was a neat show made by Jim Henson, and they had and the ship was a living creature and was pretty much its own character, despite the fact that it never made anything past moaning whale-like noises.
Okay.
All right.
And despite the fact that a lot of it looked like technology, the show would never forget to remind you that this thing was alive. It even gave birth at one point.
Oh. Okay.
Yep.
This ship can't do that.
Yeah, it gave birth to another ship.
All right.
And it warp
Alright.
speeded away.
All right.
Anyways.
In short, okay, here's a jump jet pack. Basically, in short, we are going to be traveling through the warp probably maybe for 15 seconds, but it'll get us from one end of the ship to the other. Oh, and once again, if you see any demons, don't talk to them.
Okay.
I just want to ask, how do you intend a jump jet pack to work for Kalani? Is she too big for it, or is it fine?
It's fine.
No, it'll be fine.
It's fine.
All right. I don't trust your tone of voice, Griswold.
I'm telling you, listen to my DM words.
I
It will be
know.
fine.
I know. I was gonna go through it, but the point is that the way Griswold was talking, it's the least trustworthy thing right now.
Well,
which doesn't bode well considering she's our guide.
I would feel like we're going to be like, no, didn't this work just like my regular one? As far as control.
Yeah,
how is
it work?
How is this supposed to work?
Okay. From your limited perspective on how psychics work, basically, okay, I will control you guys through the warp, so just follow me. As Griswold just kind of presses a button on the pack and then just disappears from reality.
Oh.
Okay.
Did any of you catch which button that was?
It might be this one. I'll try and push the same button Griswold pushed.
Yep, you're good. It works.
Same thing.
Yeah, me too.
Yep, it works.
All right. We head out on the other side. It's all right. This is a completely different area looking at this ship. This is almost it. In short, we're in a tomb-like section of the ship where everything looks very spooky.
Okay.
Are you sure we're on the same ship?
Yes, this is simply just the core of the ship. The infinity circuit is right there, and the forest of dead souls is right there. Oh, and then the ghost halls are over there.
As you stand around talking and explaining this stuff, an alarm begins to blare,
Ah, shoot.
What's
and
that?
Why do I not like the sound of this? Mandalorian curse.
I'm assuming it's not supposed to make that noise.
Normally, no. But then again, we don't really have normalcy anymore. This is kind of like a every Tuesday sort of thing.
Goddess.
I'm face palming onto my helmet visor and shaking my head and just been like, oh, what have we gotten ourselves into now?
and as you wait,
Similar sentiments in Gerudo.
as you stand around, you see various people run around you. They appear to be like preparing for battle and stuff, and a lot of them mention things about. You hear them mention things about Tyranids.
Well, this is bad. We should probably get them before they decide to devour everything.
All right, then how do I... All right, something I can understand. We fight our way through the problem.
Yes.
Yes. They're a giant space insect fish. That's the least amount of words I can describe it in what I think you understand, Kalani.
Like fish in a killick or a fish in a geonosis. Okay. Totally not disturbing at all. Brooke sort of shudders at the mental image he just created.
It's all right. So I assume as a party we try to head in the head in the direction we need to go.
Yep.
Whichever way that is.
I'm going to say that the jump pack things will work in the vacuum space and will let you like breathe fine, just for ease of.
I guess we'd grab the masks as well.
Yeah. And as you like prepare for stuff,
wait.
Let's see here. At some point, I really don't want to sound like I'm just blowing this off, but I really don't know what to do. I don't know how Eldar should act. I don't. So I'm gonna say just at some point, Griswold, you acquire a Zephyr Glaive and a flip belt as you're preparing.
Okay. It's like now I'll just go back to my parents' place. Say hello to my mom.
Like just on our way.
Hello, ATST thing.
Okay.
I was just kind of picturing you were just marching our way to go fight the monsters, and you're just like hold on real quick, and we like walk through a living room. Hello, mother. Just gonna take the family belt. All right. Goodbye, mother. And your mother's just like give him hell, girl.
The rest of us are standing there just like, what did I just see?
As you just see this
Mind if I and take the sword with you? We're just
and then we'll say hi to Dad.
Okay.
Hi, Dad. Do your job.
Okay.
If you did your job, it wouldn't end up like this. I would have gone to a prestigious school.
Okay. Yeah. You go out into you go out. I'm gonna say that you guys can move around at your normal speeds.
Why do I need a mask? What? What is out there? You guys just force a mask on Kalani and kick her out.
Okay. Think like it's breathing underwater, except,
Underwater?
yeah.
And you see, like, the largest Tyranid fleet you've ever seen. And specifically, one of the ships targets you specifically and starts to come after you. And it looks like that. So go ahead and roll initiative.
Golly.
All right then.
Okay.
And yes, Carl will also be there.
Okay.
Kind of half-heartedly pawing at the vacuum of space.
So you're plus 2. Ooh. That's Juno, that's Griswold.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Alright, up first is Griswold.
All right. Let's start this off nice and simple. First, I'm gonna cast haste.
Okay.
Next, I stabbing this thing won't do much. All right.
You could stab it if you wanted to.
Going.
Is this thing organic or is it a?
It is organic.
It is completely organic.
Okay.
It is a giant flying organism. It wants to
And
eat us.
Juno, I believe you get, from being a ranger, you get extra damage against your favorite enemies because I'm going to assume you were using some revised ranger stuff. So I believe that's an extra 4 damage against your favorite enemies right now. This thing is classified as a monstrosity.
Yeah, I have monstrosity as a favorite.
Okay, yes, this is classified as a monstrosity.
Lit.
An abomination among the realms.
I find monstrosity to be kind of a strange favorite enemy because monstrosity is openly admitted to be the category that they put something if they don't know what it is.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's most of what
It's all
Fallout
the-
is, so.
It's all the miscellaneous monsters.
Yeah.
I think it makes sense. I'm the edgy kid who grew up loving the things that nobody gets.
Anyways,
Anyways, I'm gonna cast magic missiles, a 4th level spell. So that's gonna
Okay.
be,
roll the damage.
so it's gonna be 64. 64.
At a 4th level, yes, 64 plus 4. Plus 6, I mean.
Plus 6. 19 points of damage.
Okay.
And then we're just
Trying to
gonna...
identify physical traits on it.
There's an image of it in the chat.
Yeah. The second one, is that what we're looking at?
Yeah, the second one.
one.
The first one is the stat block I'm using.
Okay. The tiny one is... I tried looking it up on the World of Warcraft thing, and I'm seeing a lot of bone-like dragons, so...
Well, that's World of Warcraft.
Warhammer.
No, sorry, Warhammer. I did type Warhammer, and I'm still getting a bunch of bone dragon things.
Okay.
Like
Those are just other Tyranids.
yeah,
Oh, you're talking about the red ones. It's like, okay. That...
Hive Tyrant,
Alright.
Swarm Lord.
Alright.
This one's described as.
This one is just a Kraken.
It's a Tyranid Kraken, specifically a clutch Kraken.
Yes.
We're not standing on anything. We're just
Okay.
Yes,
we
you
go.
are.
Floating in the
Yes.
void
floating
of
around in orbit,
space.
right? And we're just floating around in open orbit.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. I think I have an idea of where.
Really, Discord? What was that? Sorry.
God, this is a terrible idea.
What are you doing?
Is it my turn?
Yes.
No, it's not your turn yet. You cut out. I don't know what you're doing.
Oh, sorry. I was just saying that I now see what it looks like, and I think I figured out what I'm going to do, no matter how ill-advised this seems.
Okay. Griswold, you doing anything with your bonus action?
Oh, bonus action. Ignite blade.
Okay. I will say that the enchantment gets transferred, so it's both a Zephyr Glaive and like a Flame Tongue Glaive thing.
All right. So we're gonna make this like a two-edged scimitar type thing.
No, like the weapon, the enchantment of the fire gets transferred to a Zephyr Glaive.
Oh, okay.
So it is a Zephyr Glaive,
Alright.
but it also has the Flame Tongue property.
Gotcha.
Because I feel like it'd be cruel to just steal that from you, because that was a clever idea. How do you get that? Anyways, Kalani, you're up.
Okay, so as I'm sure you all are aware, I am melee only. Actually, what's my distance between me and the monster?
I mean,
Perfect.
I can always... Wait. Would you say Kalani's technically big enough to wield an E-web around like sort of like the way Master Chief just picks up a turret?
Yeah, probably.
Don't need it, because I'm going to... Because I have an idea. God, this is a bad idea.
Okay.
God, this is a bad idea. Okay, so... God, this is such a bad idea. I'm gonna... Hang on, the wrong thing closed. Okay, there we go. I... gonna... just double check my distance.
You have plenty of speed to get over there.
Yeah, alright. Alright, here-ish, I
Okay.
think.
Fair enough.
I'm effectively going for one of those... what effectively, for lack of a better term, what looks like tendon muscle parts of the jaw.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, I'm gonna go there and start hacking at it with my weapon. Here's hoping I can try to.
All right.
Here's hoping I could try to maybe sever it or something, or hopefully it does something.
And
God, this is a bad idea. I'm right next to the dangerous part.
I'll say the thrust pack thing has like an inertial dampener in it, so that you can swing your weapon fine in space.
Use melee weapons with 0G. What a novel idea.
All right, make your attack roll.
I mean, there's nothing stopping me. Okay. Now I'll just turn it into a spin attack. Signature Zelda move, and then I'll collect something with my empty bottle. Wrong. Oh yeah, that's right. I'm a monster now. I forgot about that.
Yep.
That's what that is.
Yes, that will hit. Just barely.
I forgot I'm a monster now. I might as well do my second swing.
Okay, yeah. Second attack, yeah. Yep, that'll hit.
Okay, now just 2d8 plus 8.
Okay.
Okay. There's both damage and you know what, for now, let's just say I used battle cry before I left everyone.
Okay.
So that way everybody has that what was it?
Temporary HP.
Yeah.
That'd be
Alright.
it's equal to your Juggernaut level, right?
Yeah.
So
Alright.
that'd be 15. But it's level 15.
And you managed to sever some of the tendons, so it will now have disadvantage on attack rolls with its claw.
That's a claw. I thought that was a jaw.
It's mechanically it's a pincer, but regardless,
Yeah.
it'll have disadvantage on attack rolls with it.
Either way, I'm sitting there. Either way, God, this is such a bad idea. I am right next to the part that looks very dangerous.
All right, Juno, you're up.
Alright, I am going to shoot this guy.
Okay. Yeah.
Hello.
Okie dokie.
Dang.
And then again.
All right. Ooh.
Ooh.
All right. Roll critical damage
Nice.
and have a bonus card apparently.
Another one I can hoard
Mm-hmm.
until somebody wants it.
Till
Yep.
one of us straight up decides I'm gonna stash. I just realized I have that critical.
Roll another.
I'm gonna-
Roll another
Until the
2d10.
Final boss.
Okay.
I'm gonna stash that till I start doing something Goma levels of crazy.
Yeah.
All right.
Right, I
Yeah.
should-
Bonus action.
Action, I'm going to cast Ensnaring Strike at 4th level.
Okay.
Is there like a size limit for that?
The only thing it says is a large or larger creature has advantage on the saving throw.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, Carl.
Okay. Coral is going to. Yeah, I'm just gonna sacrifice Carl right there. And
Yeah,
they're
have
going
Carl
to
give him a smooch.
multi-attack.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe fall in love with it.
Yeah.
I could try. Oh, crap.
Not sure what there is to love. I don't even see eyes on the actual picture of the thing.
Oh, that was supposed to be a 4.
Yeah. If with a 4, it does hit.
Okay.
Just barely, but it does.
Wait. I think that was it. Okay,
Alright.
yeah, it is.
All right, Carl's second attack.
Yeah.
Nope.
Nope, okay.
Alrighty, it is now the Kraken's turn. First, it is going to attack Kalani with its pincer.
Like I said, this was a bad idea.
Actually, it's only going to do one attack. It's just going to do a super powerful attack with its pincer.
This was a very bad idea.
But it has disadvantage. It still gets a 24.
Oh.
That's 4 past my
Back
new
in
armor
space,
class.
No one can hear you scream.
Alright, so
Oh
you
yeah,
take
we can't hear each other, can we?
yes, you take 29 piercing damage,
Ouch.
and you are grappled by it.
Huh. So this is what it feels like. Is what I'm going to say every time this happens.
Alrighty,
You
yeah,
said 29 piercing, right?
yes, Varut.
Okay, first I'm going to cast Haste on myself,
Okay,
and then I'm going to deploy two Eldritch Cannons. One's the E-Web, and the other looks like a rocket launcher. And they
Okay.
have a shimmering field around them, force field.
just add them. There you go.
Half level is
Oh,
plus
nice.
2.
What'd you say?
Half cover is plus 2 to AC and Dex save.
Yep.
Okay, so if you're within 10 feet of either of my, quote, Eldritch Cannons, close quote, you get half cover.
Okay.
And then for the bonus action, they're both going to fire. So they have
Alrighty.
one punch, I'm just getting force ballistic. Okay, let's see, 20 plus 12. There's one. And there's the other one.
The 22 hits, the 21 does not.
Darn. 3d8. 12 plus damage.
Alrighty. Yeah, Griswold.
All right. Okay. All right.
Actually, first,
So-
it's going to take a legendary action to make a tail attack against Carl. That's a 22 to hit.
Oh yeah.
Carl takes 23 bludgeoning damage, and he is knocked prone.
Okay.
In space.
Yes.
In space. Knocked prone in space.
Yes.
I'm just gonna, for a way that makes sense, I'm just gonna say that was sent spinning, so it has to reorient.
Well, no. Yep, sure. That makes sense.
Because that makes sense in
Reorientation.
space.
Yeah. Alrighty, now it's Griswold's turn.
Or there could just be a conveniently placed asteroid right there.
I'm just gonna take a lie down. Take a load off.
Now it's Griswold's turn.
Kalani is going to get herself killed. But
This was a terrible idea.
Alright, Griswold is going to maneuver herself through space this direction, and I am going to go ahead and what's the name of the spell again?
Don't worry, I'm just nuzzled with the profile pic like it's protecting me.
What spell?
Seriously, doesn't the profile pic of this thing look like it's got my character token like mine now?
Yeah, kind of.
Alright then. Let's see. No, never mind. That's not good. What am I talking about? Okay. I am going to see if this works, as this might take a couple of them, but let's try. Let's
Okay.
spend a spell slot and cast Disintegrate as Griswold gets Gree from the bag, who then pulls out a comically large gun.
It rolls a nat 1, so roll double the dice.
What? Oh, good. Alright.
Nice.
Alright.
Time.
Huh, that's hilarious.
Is that double the base damage?
Double the dice.
Alright, so rolling in 20d6 plus 40.
Yeah.
Oh dear goodness.
107.
Okay.
Ooh. Ouch.
Alrighty.
Dang.
Okay then. Oh,
Yeah, you deal a lot of damage to it.
alright. Griswold is then going to attempt something stupid,
Okay.
but definitely looks good, and is going to go and head towards the side of this thing
Okay.
and stab it.
Okay.
Alright, which means I gotta roll to hit.
Yep.
20,
Yep, that will just barely hit.
Alright, then, so rolling. Gotta look at the new stats.
It's a d10 plus 2d6 plus your dexterity modifier plus 2.
1d10 plus 2d6
Plus 5 plus 2.
plus 5 plus 2. 16 points of various flavors of damage.
Okay. It is actually immune to the fire.
Ah,
So,
so take off
yeah.
8 points.
Yep. I
Well,
forgot it was.
that's good to know before I was about to do what I was going to use a fireball on this thing, but I guess not.
Don't
All
worry,
right.
you've got my turn and Juno's and also the Krakens to figure out a new idea.
Alright.
Bonus action, attempt to hit it with the backside of it.
Okay.
So 1d20 plus,
Still plus 10.
so plus 10.
Yep.
22. All right. So,
Just a D4 plus dexterity plus 2.
yes. 9 points of damage.
Alrighty. Just smack it with the back end of the stick. And that's your turn, so... See if it can do anything. Yes, it's going to use its legendary action to make a tail attack against you.
Understandable.
That's a 33 to hit.
I think that hits.
So you take 23 bludgeoning damage, and you are knocked prone.
Alright then. Give me a second. Roll 1d20 plus... how much damage was it again?
23. So just a DC 11.
Alright then.
I forgot you were concentrating.
Plus...
Yeah, you're just
make
fine.
it.
Kalani, your turn.
You know, while I was waiting, I looked up something because I thought the ship looked kind of familiar.
Mm-hmm.
Like not the ship itself, but the like general design of it.
Okay.
And I figured out what it was. It's actually it actually looks not exactly by any means, but the general shape of it reminds me of a space pirate destroyer vessel from Metroid.
Okay.
Just, a lot more fleshy and pointy.
Okay. So, yeah.
It's actually kind of hilarious, the similarities. But anyways, my my actual move. Oh yeah, I'm grappled by it.
Yes.
I need to maybe not be that.
Might be a smart idea.
Yeah. Yeah, so what's that breakout?
That's a strength. That's an athletics check. As an action. Yeah, you succeed.
Oh. Am I seeing what I
Effortlessly,
think I'm seeing?
apparently.
You still have your bonus action if you want to do anything with that.
Am I really seeing what I think I'm seeing? Plus 18.
Yeah.
I think you are secretly an ancient dragon.
Yeah.
You
Hey,
still.
it's don't blame me, blame the golden gauntlets that I probably shouldn't have.
So you still have your bonus action if you want to do anything with that.
I'm gonna grapple him right back.
Okay.
Preferably in a place that's less grapple worthy from its side.
Okay.
If that's even possible.
Yes, it
I
is.
don't...
You could move out of its mouth and then grapple it.
Oh yeah, you know what? Yeah, let's do that. So I guess I'm just gonna say here-ish.
Okay.
Which now it just looks like it's stepping on me.
Yeah, I fixed that.
Yeah. Well, I'm just gonna say here-ish.
All right. Make another athletics check.
And roll my monster stat.
And it rolls in that one. So yes, you succeed.
So I'm gonna assume that if I roll a nat 1, just to make it fair for everything else, if I roll a nat 1, it's just gonna be an automatic failure.
It's not like
Is that with plus 3?
It's not like it rolled a nat 1 so it fails. It rolled a nat 1 and its total is 11.
Yeah.
So it fails.
Yeah. Sorry, I was just looking at my stats and
Anyways,
this character scares me.
Yeah, that's your turn, so Juno.
Yep. Everything I can do.
I'm gonna shoot at it again.
Okay.
Between the eyes, if you can figure out where those are. I'm
Yes.
still looking at this picture, and I don't think it has eyes.
Yes, that hits.
31.
Okay.
Another one.
Yes.
Another one. Another one.
Hey, okay. Oh. Okay, and then Carl's just gonna.
Attack again.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
Yep, that'll count as a crit for you. So
Yet more cards.
Yep. More cards.
an automatic failure card. So yeah, roll another d6.
All right, and then next one.
Nope.
Nope. Okay.
Oh yeah, and you shot it, so it needs to make a strength save or it gets restrained.
Hey.
It gets a 26.
Dang nabbit.
I'm not even sure how she'd restrain that thing.
Oh wait, it has advantage. It still gets a 26.
Yeah.
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 It is going to take a legendary action to make a bite attack against Carl.
Who put the success card?
That's a nat 20.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You want to fail it so it doesn't. So it doesn't
yeah,
bite
let's,
Carl?
Let's fail it.
Alright, play your failure card. Carl inexplicably manages to dodge it.
Who put the success card?
Good baby.
Like Juno's token.
I just picture that it
I
tried to
don't know.
bite
It's
Carl.
not mine.
I just picture that it tried to bite Carl, and then Carl just sort of
Oh wait.
half-heartedly pawed at one of the teeth, causing it to
Oh
float away.
wait. I was wrong. It doesn't even have any. It doesn't even have any legendary actions left. So you didn't need to waste your thing. I'll give it back to you.
Even when we get her to spend a token, she still gets one.
Ugh.
You're just bored in these things.
I'm not good at
Are you
timing.
trying to collect the whole deck so that way when a boss fight comes you can just completely cheese it?
Yeah,
Okay.
sure. That's what I'm doing. That's exactly what I'm doing.
Okay, so
I
yeah,
don't know what to do.
it is now the Kraken's turn. Now it has legendary actions because it regains them at the start of its turn. Okay. So first of all, it's going to make a pincer attack against Carl at disadvantage. That's still a 28 to hit.
My gosh.
That is 20 bludgeoning damage, and it is grappled. And he is grappled by the Tyranid.
You said 28?
20.
20. Okay.
Then it is going to make a tail attack against Kalani. Actually, it's going to make a tail attack against Griswold.
Understandable.
That's a dirty 20.
Yes.
Okay.
That
38.
Wait,
Oh wait, it has advantage because you're still prone.
yes.
wait, do I get Sentinel because it attacked people other than me?
Yes.
Yes, you do.
That's just one attack, right?
Yep, just one attack. But you take 23 bludgeoning damage.
All right.
Okay, so make your attack, Kalani.
I might have misrolled something somewhere. Let me just remath something in my head.
Yeah, you lose concentration on haste. Unless someone wants to spend a critical card.
No, I did that right. Okay.
Yes. Unless someone wants to spend a critical card, Griswold just lost concentration on haste.
Do you guys want me to spend a critical card?
It would be advisable.
Okay, which one was it?
You would need it to be either a bonus card or a success card.
Well, the only ones she has are this is a penalty, disadvantage, fortuitous circumstance, critical hit, bonus, and failure. The bonus is the only one of those.
So yeah, if you used a bonus card, he would succeed because he's only one off.
There you go.
So yes, you succeed, Griswold. Don't even bother rolling the d6.
All right then.
Leave. Meanwhile, I'll take that 12 damage and leave her alone.
Yes. All right. It is now. Oh wait, yeah. It still has one more attack. It's going to attempt to grab Kalani with one of its tendrils.
Of course it has.
And it gets a nat 20.
Oh, and I need to roll something against that, don't I?
No. You're just grappled by it.
Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. I mean, with these stats, I don't think anything would ever be able to grapple me if it was a contested roll.
Yeah. Let's see here. I believe. Yeah, you're not immune to crits, so. 34 bludgeoning damage.
Oh, for me?
Yes.
Oh.
It grabs a hold of you and squeezes you, so you take damage and get grappled.
34, you said, right?
Yes, 34.
I think I'm a little immune to crits.
Yeah. Though admittedly, Juggernauts do get immunity to crits at like 18th level or something.
Yeah.
Alrighty, Varut, your turn.
I'm going to start off with bonus action. The poke cannon's going to fire.
Okay.
20, 12, 26, 27.
Yeah, those will both hit.
Okay, I'm just going to roll the damage off.
That's fine. That's fine.
27 force damage.
Okay.
Pew pew. And then, action 1, I'm going to Ice Storm right here. There.
Okay. So that's a. What's that a save? That's a. What kind of save is that, Con?
Dexterity.
Dexterity. It gets a 2.
Failed. Okay.
Roll the cold damage separately.
Okay, so. Okay, do I want the extra d8 to be cold or to be bludgeoning?
You want it to be bludgeoning.
That's what I was thinking. So that would be.
I mean, I told you to roll the cold separately, so you should be able to figure out that something's going on with the cold.
Yeah. So,
I assume it has resistances.
Yes, it resists cold damage. Yeah.
At 10 bludgeoning and.
I mean, it is from the depths of space.
This is true.
Yeah.
And cold.
All right.
And then the question is, do we think it resists poison or necrotic?
Make a.
I'm thinking I'm using run. The question is, do I use it on my slightly more powerful poison or make a what?
Make a nature check.
A nature check. /R. D20 plus 5.
You have no idea its status related to poison or necrotic.
It's what?
You don't know about poison or necrotic at all.
No, I'm not gonna spend one of those. I'll just. What's that? You know what? I've got one. We're gonna cast rock.
Alright, that's a con save, right?
Yep. I'll use my con.
That's a 14.
A 13 does not pass.
14.
14 does not pass.
Yeah. Okay, so it takes 30 necrotic damage. Does anything else happen?
Nope.
Okay, so I assume Rot is like Necrotic Witch Bolt or something?
Yeah. It does not require concentration. So it's basically so really directly. You extend your hand towards a humanoid creature or a humanoid creature.
Yep.
So,
Does not work on a giant space kraken.
darn. So I guess that didn't happen then.
So yeah, go ahead and do something else.
Well then.
Come on, guys. We don't have too much left to kill it.
You know what? Shatter.
Okay.
Do shatter.
That is also a con save. I will say you can use the same con save, so 14, so it fails.
Yeah, still fails. I'll still do it at third level. So shatter at third does 4d8. That's safe. 4d8. 20 thunder.
Okay.
Boom.
Oh wait, it actually resists thunder damage.
Darn.
Yes. So anything else?
And as far as yep.
You still have your other action, I think. Yeah, you still have your other. You still have your.
First action. I tell you, it's the first action cast Ice Storm. The second action.
Oh yeah, I forgot you cast Ice Storm. Anyways, Griswold, your turn.
All right then. I am going. All right, which means we have to use a different kind of damage to affect this thing. I'm going to be casting.
Could disintegrate it again.
I could disintegrate it again, but let's try something else. I'm gonna try synaptic static.
Okay, that's a wisdom save, intelligence save.
It is a intelligence saving throw.
It's actually really good at intelligence saving throws, I must mention. It has plus 14 and it rolls in that one.
Nice.
So roll double the damage dice.
I'm getting pretty lucky with these damage spells.
You are.
Yeah, no. It's the Warhammer universe. It's your time to shine, baby.
All right, so let's roll 16d6. Is it? It's 8 for 28d6. Yes, 16d6. All right, so I'm gonna roll that. 72 points of psychic damage.
Alrighty, you drop it down to 0 hit points. However, as you do so, cracks appear across its carapace, and you see 4 grotesque purplish hearts inside of it.
Ooh.
Oh.
I wonder if we could cook it.
And it continues to fight.
Oh, never mind.
What else happens to it with synaptic static?
Oh wait.
Okay, synaptic static. All right, let me read this. The target taken.
Isn't that a concentration spell?
Successful save. Synaptic static? No.
Oh yeah, it's really good because it's not concentration. Yeah. Okay, yeah.
Yes.
86.
After a failed save, a target has muddled thoughts for 1 minute. During this time, it rolls a d6 and subtracts the number from all its attacks and ability checks, as well as Constitution saving throws to maintain concentration. The target can make an intelligence saving throw at the end of each of its turns, ending the effect on itself.
Okay.
On a success.
Okay. So, yeah. That is the end of... I assume that's the end... Oh, wait, no. That was just one of your actions. So, yeah, you do that. Okay. The hearts are visible now.
I'm going to charge one of them. That one in particular.
You're going to charge it? Okay.
Alright, 1d20 plus 10. 25.
Yeah.
Alright.
Go ahead and roll the fire damage. The hearts are not immune to it.
Alright. Okay.
Hearts are not immune.
19 points of damage of various flavors.
Alrighty. Bonus action?
Oh, bonus action. Proceed to beat it again. With the backside.
Yep.
Whack. Alright. And that will be... Oh, there we go. 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
Alrighty. It is going to use a legendary action, and you see spikes shoot out of its carapace and then retract back in. Griswold, Kalani, and Karo, you need to make dex saves.
All right, I'm good.
Oh,
With those.
goody.
Oh gosh, Carl, why do you suck so much?
He's trying his hardest.
Yeah.
All right, you all take 13 slashing damage.
All of us?
Yes.
All right.
Oh
Give me a
gosh.
second. D20 plus. All right.
Yeah, you're-
Yeah, fortress plate.
Now all you need is a tower shield.
Yes, Griswold, that's your... All right, Kalani, you're up.
Okay, so am I still grappled by the stupid
Yes, you are still grappled by it.
by the corpse?
No, it's alive. The hearts... It
Oh, the
is...
Connected to it?
Yes, the hearts are connected to it.
I see.
It is still alive.
I see. Okay, so I think I know what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
First,
Was that attempting to break grapple?
yeah.
No, that doesn't do it. It's actually a DC. I didn't realize it was a DC and not a thing.
Oh, do I need to roll something else?
No, you don't.
Okay.
It's actually, I was saying it's not a roll off. It's just a DC to
Oh, okay.
escape.
How close was I?
You were decently close. Like not super close, but you were. Not, yeah.
Okay.
Would 5 make a
More than
difference?
that
Just
one.
noting to myself how scary my character is.
Yeah.
Anyways, I don't think I can do anything right now.
You still have your bonus action. Yeah, you can't really do anything with that.
Wait.
Yeah,
John,
no. My bonus action doesn't do
You
much.
could do another battle cry.
Would 5 make a difference for Kalani?
No.
Okay. So I was going to say, because I could use Flash of Genius as a reaction.
Yeah.
Yeah. And a 5 wouldn't make a difference, you said?
Yes.
An additional 5.
Okay, so I mean, yeah, Battle Cry would restore the hit points of at least everyone nearest me.
Well, it would give them temp HP. Yeah.
Yeah, give us some more.
Some more-
Yeah, might as well. I mean, everybody here lost all of them a while ago, so.
Except
Yeah.
me.
And Juno. I don't think Juno's taken any damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the only people who took damage were the people stupid enough to go up right next to it.
All right. Since it is now the end of your turn, it is going to chuck you. And
Whoa, wait a minute. I'm getting thrown?
yes.
Oh, how the turntables.
Me?
Yes, you got thrown. It threw you all the way over here. Actually, it doesn't. Yeah, it needs to. Actually, let's do a roll off to see if it can break your grapple by throwing you.
Oh yeah, I'm still grappled on it, aren't I?
Yeah, no, it rolls a nat 1. You continue to grapple it.
So it throws itself? Or?
No, it tries to like pull you off of itself, and it doesn't do anything.
Yeah, so it tries to throw me, but ended up just kind of half-heartedly shaking me around a bit.
Yep.
Am I still grappled?
Yes,
The
you.
important question: am I still grappled?
No, you are not still grappled. All right, Juno, your turn.
All right.
Why is there a success card?
I don't know. It's not mine.
I've been asking whose success card that was, but no one answered. I mean,
Anyways,
All right. I'm gonna move over here.
Okay.
And shoot at this guy.
all right.
I won't be thrown today, John.
Yes, that will hit.
Okay.
Any day.
For any day, for that matter.
ooh.
Oh, you did roll damage. Yeah, that'll hit. Okay.
Alrighty, and Carl. Stupid dog.
Carl is presently grappled by it.
Ah, dang nabbit. Okay.
Carl
can you-
doesn't have a decent grip.
No. Carl
She gonna get thrown.
Well, it's grappled by its mouth. It's not grappled by its tentacle.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
right.
So yeah, Carl needs to make an athletics check if he wants to try to break out.
Okay.
He, she, it. Let's try to break out.
They. I'm just gonna call it they. Strength. Okay.
Oh wait, it's actually he's actually restrained. He's not just grappled. No.
Okay.
And then it is going to take a legendary action to do a rampage. One tail attack against Carl. That's a 25 to hit.
Oh yeah.
So that will be 23 bludgeoning damage.
Alright, Carl is down.
Okay.
Yet again.
Yay.
And then one tentacle attack against Kalani. Actually, against Griswold. It's gonna make a tentacle attack against Griswold.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm pretty much a gnat to the thing right now.
That's a dirty 20 to hit.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
All right, 20 bludgeoning damage. Roll a save.
I'm going.
Yep, you're fine. You are grappled by it. You are now grappled by it.
Ah, understandable.
Alrighty. Now it's its turn.
Wait, would
Oh,
size
God.
make a difference on Griswold's check?
Oh, God.
No, that wasn't a check to avoid being grappled. That was a check to remain concentrated.
It's
Ah,
on
so
haste.
that's-
Otherwise, I'm losing a turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I am actually starting to remember I have Flash of Genius and it can do stuff.
So let's see here. The Kraken can't make a pincer attack because Carl is in its pincer. It's gonna spit Carl out first as a free action.
Carl's limp body.
Then it is going to make a bite attack against Griswold.
Understandable.
That's a 25 to hit, so you take 29 piercing damage. So
No.
yeah. And you lose concentration on haste.
Oh no.
Wait.
Flash of Genius would make a difference, yes.
Yes, I use reaction. You have Flash of Genius. You add 5 to that.
So yes, you retain concentration on haste. Yeah, that is its turn. So Varut.
Okay, well now, if I heard right, you said the hearts are not immune to fire the way it was.
Yes, the hearts are not immune to fire. So yeah.
Okay, so first off, for the bonus action, the 2 turrets are going to fire. The rocket turret's going to fire this one. Come on, oh, that's not that one. This one, and the evil will fire the upper one.
Okay.
20 plus 12. There's the evil.
Okay.
Rocket turret.
Both will hit.
Okay, slash roll. 38.
Okay, which ones? Which ones take? Top one takes 16.
And the other one takes...
Which is the other one you're shooting at?
The other undamaged one.
Okay.
Straight below it. 22 force damage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to pull out the thermal detonator and use it to right there. So it hits all of the hearts.
Okay.
At 4th level, no less.
This heart here rolls a nat 20, but the rest all fail.
Darn.
I don't know how a heart can dodge a fireball, but whatever.
27 fire damage. That's action number 1.
Yep.
Now, for action number 2. So do I want to do another fireball? You know what? I don't see why not. Same place.
Okay.
Have another.
Have another thermal detonator.
Have another
Fail.
fireball. Have another.
The same heart rolls a nat 20 again. And I assume a 19 fails?
Yes, it does.
Alright, the rest all fail.
And it takes 30 fire damage this time. Big explosion.
Alright, all of the hearts are still pumping. Alright, let's see here. Do I want to be mean or do I want to be nice?
Is the mean version is that it just reforms back with full health?
No! I'm not that mean!
Yeah,
That would be.
yeah. I would like to point out that's not mean. That's monstrous.
Wait a second. Wait a second, Maddie. Do you want to use that failure on that second dex save?
Do you want me to use failure?
I mean, it would be more.
I have an idea of what I'm gonna do with that heart that keeps resisting everything.
Alright, yeah, let's
John
be
said it's still connected.
let's be mean here. It is going to attempt to swallow Griswold.
Oh,
Oh no!
And it's gonna miss, it's gonna get a 17.
Oh no.
Oh,
Does the swallow function fast?
The swallow is basically a second bite attack.
I was gonna say like the trap in the fact that
Yes.
you get swallowed, you sit around in acid until
Yep.
you get resuscitated by stealing
Mhm.
damage.
That was a legend. It was doing that as a legendary action, just so you know. Alright, Griswold.
And
alright.
Same
This
deal,
is a
30
big
damage and
nope
up
out
checks.
of here. How am I grappled, by the way?
You are grappled in its bite attack. You will have to use an action to attempt to escape. With with either
I have access to my hands.
yes.
All right.
It's like its pincers are like grappled around your midsection.
All right. I am going to go ahead and cast freedom of movement and,
Okay.
and then just kind of waddle out of there.
Oh, dude.
It is not concentration, but it does last for an hour.
Like, I'm a head out now.
So then I must ask the question: is this thing magical?
Yes, this thing is magical. But its grapple is not considered magical. It's just its grapple isn't considered magical because it's just biting you. Yes, the creature is magical, but these are not magical restraints.
All right then, I can get out then.
Yes.
But first I have to slap it, otherwise it can slap me by getting out of range. So rolling 1d plus 10. 23.
Yeah. You're gonna smack the heart, I assume.
Yep.
Smacking the heart counts as attacking the main creature, by the way. In case that wasn't clear. Because, they are just parts of it. Alright, you destroy that heart.
And then what's it? Bonus action, move this way. Backhand the other one.
Okay. No, that does not hit.
All right. Other than that, I'm just gonna head over here then.
Okay.
Alright.
Kalani.
Okay, so
You are not currently grappled by it. And yeah, you can maneuver over its form while remaining grappled. While it remains grappled, so it's big enough. So yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna move. I'm gonna effectively spacewalk over there.
Okay.
And then and you said that the hearts are still connected to the main body, right?
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna try to sever that connection.
Okay, I figured you were gonna do something more gruesome than that. Okay, make an attack roll.
Well, I technically could, but grappling's kind of hard in the vacuum of space when every action I've had has an equal and opposite reaction.
Well, this thing doesn't seem to be moving much, under inertia, so you could brace against it.
You are correct. You know what? Yeah, no. You know what? That's a good idea. I should just I should like get over to its thing and just try to pull out the cords.
All right, so make a grapple check.
So that this heart that's been causing everybody trouble just kind of dangles around.
Yeah, make a grapple check.
It's kind of Sayora in half.
Yeah. So that'll be your bonus action to do that. Now go ahead and make, as an attack, another athletics check to rip it out.
Gauntlets.
Yes. Yes. You rip that heart out, it pulls free, it dies.
Uh,
You still have your other attack. And like half your movement.
Oh, yeah, goodness.
Okay. Okay.
There's like only one heart left, so I'm gonna be like, maximum my heart.
Okay. I don't. Where would I need to move to do something
Just
to get a decent grip on the other one?
like here.
Okay.
So yeah, you could get a grip on it with an attack, yeah. So go ahead and make a grapple check.
Yeah, just get the grip and I'll wait.
It gets a nat 20, so somehow the heart like resists, like it pumps right as you try to grapple it, and it shoves your hand off.
I just picture kind of
with all the blood from previously.
I just picture that whatever's dangling between whatever the veins are dangling between the heart and the main body just kind of flicked like no.
Yeah, pretty much.
Just out of reach, so I'm like, so I just sort of grabbed empty space.
All right.
In reality, your hands would be very slippery with all the blood that you just ripped.
All right. Yeah.
Gauntlets have tasted their first blood.
All right, Juno, you're up.
Just rooting for it apart.
I'm gonna shoot at this guy again.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Yes. No, a 29 doesn't hit. Totally.
Oh, come on.
Okay. That heart is still just barely alive.
Die already.
No, that doesn't hit. Roll. No, it does not. Roll a death save for Carl.
Alrighty, Carl.
Don't worry, we'll get you armor or something.
Pardon?
Okay.
Carl, I hate you so much.
All right. It is the Kraken's turn now. First of all, it's going to make. Let's see here. It doesn't have any. Well, I mean, you're grappling it, so you kind of have to move with it.
Yeah.
I
mean, it's big enough and I don't weigh anything in space, so it just kind of pulls me along.
All right, it's going to start chasing down Griswold. And it's going to make a bite attack against Griswold. That is a 28 to hit. So you take another 29 piercing damage. Make a concentration save, please. Oh crap, I've been forgetting about Synaptic Static this whole time, but it still would have hit even with that, so.
14.
Yep, you maintain concentration just fine, but you are grappled by it now.
Alright.
And yeah, it has you in its mouth. Alright, so that is the end of the Kraken's turn. Drew.
Okay, I'm going to do things a different way this time. Action number 1, I'm going to charge the disintegration rifle.
Okay.
Action number 2, I'm going to shoot it at these hearts.
Okay.
20 plus 11. 21.
Nope.
Darn it. Daggone it. 12. Shucks. Okay, so E-Web's going to shoot at the same heart I just shot at, and the rocket star's going to shoot at the one that's just barely alive.
Okay.
20 plus 12.
No. Yes.
Ah!
Alright, don't even bother rolling. Well, yeah, go ahead and roll damage. It has enough health that it might survive.
88. 11.
It does not survive. Alright, again, the Kraken is going to try to swallow Griswold.
Alright.
That's a 34 to hit this time. So you take another 29 piercing damage. Go ahead and make that save, and you are swallowed by it.
Don't worry, Griswold. I gotcha.
You are considered blind. Oh, and you lose concentration. Unless Flash of Genius.
Sure.
Well, I mean, that's okay. Yeah.
So you do not lose concentration. You are considered blinded and restrained, and you have total cover against effects outside of the Kraken. All right, now it's your turn, Griswold. You are correct.
Hold your turn. You want to hold your turn until after I rip its heart out?
Okay. All right. Judging from the size of this thing, I have area to move, right?
Yeah.
All right.
But you are blinded. It's pitch black in here.
I am blinded.
Even with the flame tongue?
Oh wait, no, you actually can't move. You're considered restrained, so you cannot move.
Yeah.
Am I? What was it? Is the acid coming in or no?
Yes, there is acid.
Okay.
You will take acid damage at the start of each of its turns.
All right then, which means we gotta kill this thing.
So you can't see the heart from the inside, but
can't see the heart.
No, but it still, while it is at 0 hit points, it still can take damage. And as with most creatures that can swallow enemies, if you deal enough damage to it, it might regurgitate you.
You want to hold your turn until I rip its heart out, then see what your options are?
Can I cast spells?
Yes.
All right.
All right then. So I have an idea.
Okay.
I have a. Well, yes. I have an idea, and this may or may not hit Kalani while we're at it.
Okay.
Thanks.
Oh wait,
it actually won't because things on the inside have total cover against things happening on the outside. So it won't do anything to anything on the outside.
All right then. You got a point there. Yeah, sure. I'll wait.
What are you going to ready your action to do?
I'm going to ready my action to... Wait, it's dead, right?
It is not dead.
Okay, it's only sort of dead. All right. I am going to ready my action for a sunburst.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay, fair enough. Kalani.
Okay. Grapple the same heartstrings.
Yep. Oh, whoops, it rolls in that one. Roll an athletics check. Yes. You rip that heart out, and the entire thing dies. Go ahead and do your... And when the sunburst thing comes up, it just completely incinerates its body.
Sends me careening towards wherever. Just
and as you watch the other Eldar finish, like, taking care of the rest of the Tyranids, yeah.
Yes. Yeah, after we finish that, we're just kind of left in space.
Yes.
All right.
Kalani's like completely disoriented right now.
I'm assuming you're going to return to the Infinity Circuit.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is like... Okay, first I'm going to check to see if the jump jets are still working properly.
Yep, they're still working.
Probably... Actually, you know what? Yeah, we'll just go with that. All right. Well, follow me, kiddos, and remember, don't talk to the man on the big iron chair.
You arrive back.
Do.
You arrive back in the Infinity Circuit without incident.
All right then. Okay.
And one of the old managers, I'm gonna refer to it as the of the Infinity Circuit, is going to address you, apologize for the issues, and then ask why you have come to the circuit.
Well, this is gonna be like a very big thing, but I'm gonna need to borrow for a extended period of time. One of the Farseer's spirit stones.
Okay. He shrugs and gets one for you.
All right.
Sure,
You-
why not? I'll
you-
just give you the soul of my deceased ancestor.
You helped them out a lot by fighting, so. And then as soon as you touch it, you are pulled back to Creneria's temple, and I am
Haven't been there in a
going,
while.
and just a few moments. Let's see here. So you see, so the whole mountain shakes again, obviously.
Rocks, right? Watch for falling rocks, everyone.
You guys will all level up to 16th.
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
See here.
Or in charm, wisdom.
Do you guys want to continue the session, or do you want to end it here?
I'm fine with continuing.
Yeah.
I think we continue a little longer.
All right. Only one portal sits before you, but yeah, it glows. Let's see, what color is it? I'm gonna say that it's silver. I'm gonna say that the portal is silver. Yeah. The mountain is shaking a lot. It sounds like the great beast is almost to the top.
It feels like California. So much earthquakes.
You can even hear the sounds of Crenneria fighting it.
Still sounds like California.
Good work.
I'm gonna look over the balcony again because I've already taken one look at the insane horror.
Yeah, it is fighting its way up the mountain. It is worryingly close to the top.
It'll be fine.
Sorry, John. I just pictured just Kalani jumping down there and then just using the gauntlets to just kind of push, and then it goes, and then slips down like a mile.
No, it would eat you if you tried that.
That wouldn't work. But I just saw that, and then Cornelia just looking at me like I had this. Anyway, we should probably get moving.
Yeah, let's go through that other portal.
All right.
Okay. Just to ask, out of character, the I forgot. Ability score improvement. What does that do again?
+2 to 1 ability score, +1 to 2 ability scores, or a feat, and you cannot put ability scores higher than 20.
Yeah. Okay, I need some opinions. I'm thinking, so it's either increase Constitution to 18, or Wisdom or Charisma to 16, or take either Tough, Warcaster, or Sharpshooter.
Tough isn't a bad idea. Warcaster isn't either. If you're going to be casting Haste, Warcaster is the one I would recommend.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm taking Warcaster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
First of all, let's just get my hit points out of the way before I wrap my head around once again what an ability score is.
D12 plus Constitution modifier +4.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's see here. Do spell slots reset when you level up?
What?
9 hit points.
Just spell slots reset when you level up, right?
Hey.
What?
Triple digit. By 1.
What are you saying, Brad? I can barely understand you.
Do spell slots reset when you level up?
Oh, no, they do not.
Okay. Let's see here. Now, just to choose one more spell to prepare.
155. 255.
What's the variable here do?
Okay. So remind me which points on my sheet are ability scores again.
Strength, dexterity, constitution, intelligence, wisdom, and charisma.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So.
Your charisma next.
And I'm not increasing the. Wait, am I increasing the modifier or the score itself?
Are any of your scores odd numbers?
Con is a 5.
No, the scores, not the modifiers, the scores.
The score.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, most of them.
Okay, what I'd recommend you do then is pick 2 of them and round them up, which will increase the modifier by 1 each. So what's
odd number? When I say odd numbers, they're all the rest of the ones that aren't just broken and awesome. They're all 15.
Okay, which 2 ability scores do you want the most? Do you want to increase the most? Out of dexterity, intelligence, wisdom, or charisma? Which 2?
Let's go with. Let's go with intelligence and wisdom, because those are situational, but really nice to have.
All right, increase this.
And dexterity, I can. Let's face it. Most of the time I'm using dexterity. I'm just trying to tank something, and I can tank a hit.
All right, so increase the scores by 1 and increase the modifiers by 1.
They both come 16. The only time for you Dex really makes any difference is if dexterity saves.
Yeah, and like I said, I can tank the hit. Yeah, I could tank a fireball. I could eat fireballs.
Unless, like the Griswold does it at 9th level or something obscene like that.
No, I can't cast fireball.
Well then. I don't know.
Besides, Griswold doesn't even have 9th level spell slots yet.
Well, not yet, but I think he's the only one that gets above 5th level spell slot.
Yeah.
I'm at 8th level. If we ever have free time, I'm just gonna cast a demi-plane and just create a room somewhere.
I just picture that our demi-plane's just it's a room with a sofa and a nice fire mantelpiece, and but also a 96-inch flat screen TV.
And just a cooler of Nuka-Cola.
Yeah. It's basically just a nice place to chill out and relax, and you're just and just a place to sit down and go, this is fine. Everything is fine.
So yeah. There's a portal sitting before you. What would you like to do?
Let's walk through it.
Are we at full health?
No.
Oh crap, Carl.
Yeah, Carl is stabilized. Carl is stabilized. Okay. But you are not you do not get a rest.
Okay.
And based on the fact that the entire mountain is presently shaking, you don't think you should stay here.
Yeah, I'm just gonna quickly slap Carl with a Cure Wounds.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna slap myself with just a full-on heal.
Okay.
Because I'm at 2 hit points.
Oh jeez, I didn't realize I had you so low.
I actually think it's funny that my character was relatively useless during that fight.
Half the time I kept missing. I was like, well, darn. Or I resisted. Oh.
I mean, I was sitting there trying to wrap my head around the damn thing.
Alright,
Instead of at 2 hit points, I'm at 72 hit points.
That's still more than Carl right now.
Alright, so you step through the portal, and you find yourself in a walled city. A large tower stands before you, and like a really big tower. And there are only two other figures that are like close by. There's a bunch of figures scurrying around. They have all of them appear to be biomechanical. They all the two figures in front of you. One is about the size of Kalani, but broader. His armor is not gold. His armor is silver and red, and he carries an axe that's just enormous. The other is gold and blue, stands taller than Kalani, and carries a double-ended sword.
Do they look any bit familiar?
No.
Okay, alright. So these aren't tech priests.
And you hear the silver one asking the gold one. He kind of looks towards the four of you. Are these the Toa that you said you were bringing to us?
Yes.
Honestly, John, I was kind of hoping we'd show up in a capsule in the ocean that just kind of washes up, and we had to reassemble all our armor.
No, you show up in the square of Metru Nui, right in front of Axon and Brutaka. And the gold one turns around. I think so.
What's a Toa?
I am confusion.
Or at least the heroes that I don't know if they're Toa necessarily, but they're at least heroes. Well,
we are definitely the ones sent here.
And you hear that you are after you're after something called an energized protodermis crystal. Specifically, an energized protodermis crystal. And the silver one puts his axe up on his shoulder. Well, Helrix will certainly want to speak with you. Follow me.
Okay. Where are we?
Welcome to the city.
Man, we've been through this 15 times. I don't think that we are kind of matters anymore.
Welcome to the city of Metru Nui. I am Axon. This is Brutaka. Helrix is our general. We will take you to her, and she has an assignment for the heroes that Brutaka was bringing here.
All right.
Okay. Then.
Why does everyone seem to be partially metal?
We are all partially mechanical. We are all partially mechanical, partially biological.
Like, I was kind of expecting him to look at me like I asked why the sky is blue.
Axon's a smart guy.
So you're partially mechanical and partially biological. How do you reproduce?
He keeps walking. Newborns are built rather than born.
Oh, so like the movie Robots.
He gives you a strange look. He doesn't break stride. He just turns and gives you a strange look.
I wave at him. What's up?
I don't even. All right.
Oh, either, man.
Yeah.
He appears to be leading you towards the tower.
Okay. Hey, so we're in a tower area now.
Yes, you pass into the tower. It's like a large conference room. There's a big, mostly circular table. It's got a break in the front. Several seats are on the outside. And two figures, about 6 feet tall, stand conversing. One with blue armor, carrying a mace and a shield. The other with white and orange armor, carrying a spear and a shield. And I want everyone to make a perception check real quick.
All right. I just got mine better.
Okay.
All right.
right, everyone but Barut notices a figure up in the rafters as well. He appears to have white and silver armor.
Ah, the edgy one.
And
Not very social, I take it.
the other two figures turn towards you as you enter. The white and orange figure is a lot more hunched. They're both indescribably ancient, and their armor is battle scarred.
But
Like-
how ancient?
Battle scars.
Indescribably ancient.
We talking
Like,
1,000?
Tens of thousands of years.
All right.
Nice.
So not above hundreds of thousands.
No.
Okay.
The blue one gestures towards you. Are these the heroes that Brutaka was bringing, Axon? Axon nods. Very well. I am Helrix. I am the general of the. I am the general of the Order of Metru Nui.
Yet another unfamiliar term.
Your
see
task-
where we're at the moment.
The task that I had Brutaka summon before. We have been receiving reports of receiving strange reports, villages that are destroyed. The only survivors claim that the attacker was singular and had bronze armor. We would like you to investigate this.
Sounds reasonable.
What do we get in return?
I'm just gonna slowly look.
She gives you a sharp look but doesn't say anything.
I'm just gonna slowly look at
Silence? Great.
look
I'll
at.
do that.
Her upside the head.
What?
Hang on. I'm just gonna actually wait before you do that. Okay, yeah. I don't think Juno's beating that. I'm just gonna sort of pick up Juno and sling her over my shoulder.
Down!
Then I'll smack her upside the head.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pick up Juno, sling her over my shoulder. So,
I'm old, but I can walk on my own.
She looks at specifically Kalani. You would do well to keep that companion of yours under control.
I
Understood.
just asked if we were getting paid.
I smacked the upside the head. They're like, quiet you.
It's a. So,
Why are you hurting me?
so where is this? So where is this village?
Baradakai has directions, and she gestures towards the other figures. He will accompany you to the edge of the city.
Well,
All right.
how far is it?
Only about half a day's walk.
Fair enough. Shall we
You are
go
dismissed.
I'm gonna go ahead and, give a nod and then head out because because though everything here is unfamiliar, Kalani recognizes a military setup when she sees
Yeah,
one.
and you do also see after Helrix dismisses you, the figure in the rafters also seems to duck out of the room through a hidden entrance.
All right. All
I
right.
mean, look, Kalani leaves the room.
Hey, John.
Yep.
Just as a funny question, with this armor, would I have a bonus to intimidating Visorak?
Yeah, you would. There aren't any Visorak that you can see, but you would have a bonus to intimidate it. You would have advantage against intimidating a Visorak, yes.
Yeah. I was just thinking, if we ever encountered them, don't worry, guys, I got this. Clearly.
Yes. Bradakai will accompany you out the door, Axel will not.
Okay, yeah. Still carrying Juno, by the way.
Okay.
Juno's just given up. She's just a limp noodle right now.
Makes no difference to Kalani, and you know it. Probably why you gave up.
Yeah. Big, strong lady arms. She's swooning.
I just imagine that Kalani and I are quite the scene. Kalani's, covered head to toe in strange armor, carrying a big axe, and one of our companions thrown over his shoulder, and I'm in full Mandalorian gear with a jetpack, a turret, a rocket launcher, a electro staff all thrown over my shoulder, and a cape.
Yeah. One thing you forgot to mention, I'm also wearing most of my enemies right now.
That's true. Covered in blood, guts, and gore.
Oh no,
Yeah,
not
we
anymore
never
because I
cleaned off
got
from
shiny
the
new
last-
armor.
No, from the Kraken.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I still have some blood stains from that, don't I? Well, if it even yeah, no, it would have stuck because of how space works.
So yeah, where would you like? Yeah, Bradakai will lead you out of the room. Apologies for that. My sister can be rash at times.
I apologize. I apologize for this one's behavior.
Yeah. This one, and
He's
that
from a
one,
harsher.
as well, tend to be a bit of a fool.
Who are you calling fool, you fool?
Why, you, of course.
Juno, don't
Says
make
the
me
fool.
throw you across the room. You know I can.
Please don't. I'll be a good noodle.
I'd probably take her to 0 hit points if I did.
You just hear the sound of the rifle
Please don't.
So
She's just an old lady.
I'm trying to come to grips with this place. We're rather new, as I'm sure you may have figured.
yes, Metru Nui is more or less the last secure city. The war has taken much toll, or at least this
War?
section of Metru Nui. We've been at war with the Dark Hunters for as long as I can remember.
And
A group of bounty hunters. They have caused quite the trouble in this world.
Where I come from, there's regularly monsters that spawn simply from the darkness. I guess every world has its issues.
As you pass by a
of a galactic civil war.
As you pass by the gate, you see another group you see another being, just a single one. He is about the size of Brutaka. His silver and black armor. I'm just gonna tell you right now, out of character, because I don't really know how to fully describe him. It's Pterodax.
Let me look him up.
Also known as Terry, the original. It's the original Makuta. That dude.
Oh, him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually watched that movie, so I know him.
It's his set design. It's not his movie design.
Okay, yeah.
Though his mask is different. He is not wearing a Kraken. The Kraken. Because he doesn't have it.
Okay.
He raises a hand to Bradakai, and after you pass out of earshot, Bradakai mentions Pterodax, one of the Brotherhood of Makuta, the beings of, I guess you could say the beings of darkness in this world, though not necessarily the beings of evil, split a while ago. Half of them joined the Dark Hunters, half of them joined us.
What caused the split?
Well, some, led by Mizrix, believed that they should join the Dark Hunters in this war. Some, led by Pterodax, believed they shouldn't.
What are the Dark Hunters after?
Conquest? This is my guess, at least. Their leader, the Shadowed One, is very enigmatic, to say the least. He stands in front of you all and kind of stops you from going any further.
Okay.
Axon may not have known, but you're not the heroes we sent for, are you?
I've not.
I think we are.
We have every single place I travel to these days carries unfamiliar terms and concepts beyond my understanding. It felt the safest bet to just move along.
I know you weren't intending the pun,
What were we?
but you know the song "Move Along" in the Nike commercial. Anyways, he
Sir, did we hear what Cornelia wanted us to pick up?
Yes,
yeah,
an-
yeah, we did. It was a oddly specific item.
yes, an energized protodermis crystal. What are you here? First of all, why are you here? And secondly, how are you here?
All right. You want the short answer or you want the long answer?
I'm gonna go ahead and plant Juno on her feet.
Okay.
Wait, hold up. Yes,
I suppose the short answer would
I'm
probably.
gonna go ahead and because like, are we out of city limits? We're just
Yes, you are out of city limits. Yes.
Okay, yeah. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pull off my helmet. How long do you have?
I suppose that the short answer would be better for now. I'd better get it back to my duties for time being.
Okay. All right. So to better exemplify what is going on, Griswold is going to do a puppet show of what's going to happen.
Of course,
All right.
she is.
So we come from well, the majority of us come from another reality. Our purpose here is to get a specific item.
Does
Something.
an energized
You mean
protodermis crystal? I've
yes?
heard energized protodermis exists in many forms. Solid protodermis is used for construction. All of the buildings around here are protodermis, as is my armor and my mask. Protodermis crystals are used for things, and energized protodermis is its most raw form. I've never heard of energized protodermis crystallizing, however.
Well, then this is gonna make
Then I
things
see.
harder.
Then our work is going to be cut out for us this time.
Well, yeah, the puppet show continues. It's like, all right, there's this over being named Cornelia. She needs us to get stuff.
All right.
And for some reason, one of them just so happens to be one of these crystals that we need at the moment, as well as a whole bunch of other doohickeys from other realities. We've
Very
been
well.
through this several times before.
I'll look into it. When you return, I may have more information for you.
I'm just sitting and explain, clicking through pictures on the holo
All I can
projector.
tell. All I can tell right now is that it seems like innocent people might need our help.
Yes.
And if we can do something about it, we have every duty to do it.
I have a suspicion as to the identity of this mystery attacker, but it wouldn't mean anything to you.
I'm gonna go ahead and put my helmet back on. I suppose it wouldn't.
Well, I'd best leave you to it then.
Yes. Good luck.
He gives you some simple directions to where you're headed.
All right. Thank you very much. What was his name again?
Brodikai.
Brodikai.
Yes.
All right. Thank you very much, Brodikai. I wish you luck in your search.
He gives a quick bow and leaves.
Yeah. All right. So, let's. All right, everyone. Let's move out.
All right, you.
Battered, bruised. That'll mean crap to a Gerudo. She's still marching.
All right, so yeah, the trip itself goes very uneventfully. What's your guys' passive perceptions?
Passive perception. 17.
My PP is 19.
Okay.
15. Unless it went up because I upgraded my wisdom.
Your passive perception is your perception modifier plus 10. So whatever your perception number is, add 10 to that.
Oh. All right then. Mine's 20 then.
All right. So Juno and Griswold get a feeling that you're being followed, but when you try to look to see who's following you, you don't see anything.
Oh, my perception modifier is a 19 then.
All right.
No, your perception modifier is
+9.
Oh,
plus 9.
Yeah.
So yeah, you get a feeling for that too, Kalani.
All right. So someone's following us?
Yes, but when you turn to look, you don't see anything.
Ah, the clown god is watching us.
Anyone else get the feeling we're being followed?
Yep.
Of course I do.
Most definitely.
Not reassuring it was the crazy ones, but good to know I'm not alone.
Segarek is
Oh,
always
Beach.
watching us.
You gonna lump me in with them two crazy yahoos over there now?
So yeah,
So I'm gonna see about I'm gonna go ahead and roll an actual perception.
Okay.
See if that does anything different.
Nope.
No.
Yeah, I'll use stealth to sneak off and try and put a big distance between.
I'm just going to tell you right now, it is
like find whoever is following us.
I'm just going to tell you right now, it's not going to matter.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah. One, I can't stealth. Period.
Well, no, I was gonna say I break off from the group and stealth around behind.
Okay.
I'm gonna take Grigri out of the bag and I'm gonna use minor illusion and dress it up as Varut.
Okay.
Even though Grigri is smaller than you.
No. Grigri's the exact same size as me. It's a simulacrum.
So yeah, you spend the rest of the time going to the village uneventfully. When you reach it, you're just outside. You hear screams and the sounds of heavy things crashing against buildings.
All right.
Move briskly towards the noise.
Okay.
Weapon drawn.
I'm gonna fold Grigri up in the bag again.
28 for stealth.
Okay. Yeah, you basically disappear. When you reach the center of the city where the noise is loudest, you see a figure with bronze armor. He is wearing a ridged mask that has splotches of dark green on it. It is also bronze, like his armor.
All right.
For the most part, but it has the splotches of green. And he turns and notices everyone but Varut, lifts an enormous rock, and throws it at you.
At the group?
At the group, yes. It is big enough to hit all of you. But before it can hit you, it freezes solid, falls to the ground, and shatters. And you turn to see the figure that you saw on the rafters from earlier. You can get a better look at him now. He has white and silver armor, a lens on his mask, a round shield, and a double-ended sword that is leveled at where the rock was. He just tells you, aim for the mask, get it off his face.
Very well.
Roll initiative.
And we are still beaten to hell. Although I believe everyone should still have the... I'll do battle cry again regardless. They should...
Well, it's not your turn yet.
Yeah, but later.
Come on.
Yes, it's Bohatu and Kapaka, in case that wasn't clear. Bohatu and Kapaka Nuva, and Bohatu's mask appears corrupted.
Okay, so we're with Kopaka?
Yes, you are with Kapaka.
Yeah! The one guy I... Wow. Hey! So, how do me and Varut contest this here?
You don't have to.
What?
You don't have to. I just randomize it. That's what it does when you sort it. Griswold, you're up first.
Ah, okay. Alright then. This guy isn't very nice.
Yes, you were informed to aim for the mask and get it off his face. Just that's what he said. So.
So, like,
Alright.
which version are we running with here? Is
Nuva.
it like the new one or the
The original the second form of them. So the Nuva.
Okay. So the one that has the so the one that had the taller proportions and
Yes.
the little claw-like things.
What do you mean?
I am going.
It's the ones that were it was the version of Kopaka that has the ice skates.
Yeah. I was talking about Patu though.
Pohatu is the corresponding version of Pohatu, yes. So he has the climbing claws.
Yeah, because I was assuming since we were talking about Kopatu with the ice skates before, I was assuming we were running with that version because that's the coolest one.
Yep, they are in Nuva form. Though admittedly, I actually really like the adaptive armor version of Kopaka.
The Hero Factory version, you said?
No, the adaptive armor version, the one the one just after Mari, when he had the gun.
Oh yeah. I like that it had the laser sight, but I never.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just never. It's just I don't know. He just didn't have the ice skates, so he wasn't as cool.
All right.
He couldn't ski down mountains after causing an avalanche.
Yeah. So yeah, what are you doing, Griswold?
All right. The same thing I always do. I cast haste.
Okay.
Bonus action. Turn on the flute belt.
Okay.
Time to go fast. So, I'm just gonna continue on my way. Go from here. Jump onto this wall.
Okay.
And then just continue walking.
Okay.
Then jump over here. Jump onto this wall again.
That's a boulder. That's a boulder that you're next to there.
Oh, a boulder. I will then jump on top of that, go from behind, and see if I can take the mask out from behind.
All right, make a sleight of hand check.
Oh, I'm good at that. So, 20.
Do it before I do.
21.
Yeah, you managed to rip the mask off of his face.
Nice.
And yeah, you are holding the mask. Do you want to throw it down or what?
No, I think I'm just gonna walk all the way back.
All right, so for a moment, Pohatu kind of like struggles against you as you pull the mask off, and pretty much as soon as you pull it off, he stops, and he looks around confused.
Oh,
where am I?
You know, sometimes I ask myself that same question.
He looks across the square. Kopaka? And he looks around at the destroyed town. What happened here? What did I do?
Something involving that. I point at the mask Griswold's holding.
He looks at the mask and notices it's like corrupted and stuff. Miserix. That's no. I meant that's not what I meant to say. I meant to say Mutran. I meant to say Mutran. So he says Mutran. Mutran. He captured me. He corrupted my mask. If you corrupt a Toa's mask, it's mind control, effectively.
Can I try and disintegrate mask out of Griswold's hand?
Sure.
Disintegrate.
Make an attack roll.
That'd be such a monster move.
11.
By the way, I'm gonna.
Yes, that will hit the mask. And it disintegrates. Pohatu looks at the mask disintegrate. Good riddance, honestly.
You almost hit me.
I'm gonna turn towards Kopaka. Friend of yours, I assume?
Brother. He went missing. We thought we lost him. he goes over and like helps.
I assume combat's just over.
Yeah, combat is over now.
All right, cool.
Sorry, guys, I ended that one turn.
No, that was
No,
it was
keep
intentional.
going.
That would be quick.
Let's face it, dude. If you didn't do it, I would have.
And he will, and they will converse about going after Mutran. Who are you, other than Kopaka? Of course, who are you all?
That is a long story.
I just thrust a thumb to myself, and then the others subsequently. Kalani, Varut, Griswold, Juno, and then point a finger, Carl.
Good to meet you all.
The whole puppet show.
What? No, please spare me the theatrics.
My helmet and be like,
Spare me the theatrics. What brings you here? You don't seem like you're from this world.
Short version, this monster's trying to destroy the person who hired it.
Everything.
But the artifacts, and if the person who hired us gets eaten. So
Something called I say whatever the heck that name was you said earlier.
Just type it into the Discord chat.
Because my mind keeps splitting it out.
Mystic Harass or something like that.
No, the item he's after.
Oh, the item.
Yeah. I say the item we're after.
Oh, I believe Miserix was working on it. No, I keep saying Miserix when I mean Mutran. I believe Mutran was working on developing those. That's why we were going after him, because crystallized energized protodermis would make an incredible power source. We can't have our enemies getting that. I would go after him if I had a working mask. And Kopaka
Masks are important.
I channel Toa channel their power through their masks. And they also have additional abilities. Mine granted me super speed, though, and Kopaka's grants him the ability to see through anything.
Oh wait, so you just don't have powers anymore?
I can still use my powers, but they are severely weakened as a result of the lack of my mask.
Oh, can you get your mask back?
It's a pile of ash.
I could get a new one forged, but I couldn't.
Oh, okay.
I don't have one presently.
All right. I was about to say, Varut, what the crap, man?
Yeah, I was about to say, dude, you just took his face and just incinerated it.
Just like you say, remove curse, but no.
It's probably better that it happened that way, though, because Lord knows I would have just kept it.
Alright, and you guys, well, I suggest we go back to the city. We can plan an attack on Mutran's lab. Hopefully we can get you a crystal and we can destroy that Makuta.
Yes.
I'm just going to say out of character, Mutran is like the bionicle equivalent of Shockwave.
Alright. Awesome. I can get behind that.
He's a mad scientist and he is a loyal lieutenant.
All right, cool. As long as I can collect masks on the way. I'm gonna be leaving this world as the happy mask salesman, and that I'm gonna be happy, and I don't know if I'm gonna be selling these.
You're assuming I don't integrate them first.
And that is where I'm going to end the session.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, what do you think of that session?
I thought it was funny that I actually found it enjoyable that everyone else had a chance to shine this session. I found it very enjoyable for me personally.
Yeah.
Mostly because, I mean, come on, I'm pretty much dominating the highlight reels. I feel bad now.
That's fine.
I mean, I might have killed that Kraken thing at my last turn if I didn't miss 3 times.
Yeah. Meanwhile, all I did was steal Griswold's kill.
It's alright. I'm just not used to 0G. It's been a long time since the Tech Forces training.
You're not used to 0G. I've never been in it. What's your excuse?
And if you're wondering, by the way, Joey, there is a bionicle equivalent of Soundwave as well. His name is Chirox.
Oh, yeah. I think I did see there was actually like some bionicles that actually did have like things that popped out of their chest.
Oh yeah, both Chirox and Mutran were of those sets. Chirox and Mutran actually look very similar, and they used to be friends, but in both in the normal universe and in my special universe, they eventually wound up enemies. In the normal universe, they just grew distasteful of one another. In this universe, they're on opposing sides.
And I'm curious. I'm curious. What was the? I know it was a Makuta, but I don't remember the name. It was the white and red one. The one that had 4 legs, and then the gun on the shoulder, the long spindly proportions.
Just a sec.
It was in the sets where Aldatoa could fly.
Yeah.
For some reason.
I want to say it was Antros, except he doesn't have a gun on his shoulder. Oh, I know exactly who you're talking. You're talking about Krika. Makuta Krika. Or Krika, however you pronounce it. The one that's like a spider. Or a mantis or whatever.
Yep, that's the one.
Yeah, that
I actually
guy.
have that set. And I would like to point out, God, if there's any mask I want to get, it's that one.
Oh, the mask of, let's see, that is the mask.
I don't know about the mask, it's about what it does. I just know it looks awesome.
That is called a Kanohi Krast, also known as a Mask of Repulsion. And it is, and by the way, the reason that particular one looks like that is because Krika is actually mutated by Pitwater.
Ah, fun.
So normally a Krast would not look like that. And you could not get Krika's either. Well, first of all, Krika's doesn't look like that in this universe. He was never mutated. And second of all, even if he was, it is part of his face, so you couldn't take it from him. Without, taking the entire face.
John, who do you think I am? I'm the character wearing Goma right now. Do you think the small discrepancy of that mask is actually his face is going to make a difference?
And also, mechanically, it allows you to cast the catapult spell at will.
A what?
Mechanically, it would allow you to cast the catapult spell at will.
Catapult.
Yes, you turn an object into a projectile, basically.
Yeah. Technically, I could cast catapult. It would cost me a first level spell slot or higher, but I could technically prepare it.
Yeah.
John, just to say, I think I just found the one mask that is completely useless in Kalani.
Yep. The one mask that would be ridiculously strong for you is a Kanohi Pikari, also known as a Mask of Strength. It would grant you advantage on all strength ability checks and saving throws.
Yeah.
That would be really powerful.
You already gave me the gauntlets. At this point, giving me anything else would just break the game.
Yeah, I don't intend to give you a Pikari for obvious reasons.
Yeah, no. Honestly, I'm just trying to figure out my mask collection, what it'll look like, because like I said, we're going to the Bionicle world. We fight something. I'm stealing its face.
Let's see. What's Mutran's mask?
There.
It is a shellac. If you kill Mutran, his mask, as an action once per long rest, you can cause the effects of silence and the deafness effect of blindness deafness to affect one creature you can see within 30 feet for 1 minute.
So to get that green toothy mask, I can blind people. Got it.
No, you can silence and deafen people. The Kanohi Shellac is the mask of silence.
I mean, it makes sense. He's called Mute Tran.
Well, it's more meant to be mutate than mute, as in like silence. It's mutate because he's a mad scientist.
Yeah. But considering that his mask mutes people.
Also, Chirox has the same mask.
Huh.
It's just different colored.
Yeah. And Vizirax don't have masks.
No, they are Rahi.
Carapace.
Yeah, that's just their carapace. By the way, Brodakai's shield is the carapace of a white Vizirac.
Brodakai, let me see.
I can send you pictures of Brodakai and I can send you a picture of Brodakai. It's a mock I created.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I was just...
Brodakai is actually older than Helrix, even though Helrix was the first Toa created, because Brodakai had some stuff that messed with time and stuff, and he was aged rapidly.
Yeah.
Yeah. There are some masks that you sure as heck ain't getting, like an Ortaka.
Or the actual mask of life. I remember we had a conversation about that.
The Kanohi Ortaka, the mask
and I remember we all agreed that would be unbelievably broken for this campaign.
The Kanohi Ortaka, the Mask of Creation, you can cast Fabricate and Mending at will, and you can craft any other non-artifact Kanohi over the course of a long rest at the cost of 5,000 gold.
Yeah. I'm just sitting here trying to figuring out the masks I'd be able to just get naturally, you know what I mean?
Did I send you a link to the Kanohi collection?
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. I've actually been using it as a hilarious example because it still makes me laugh that I give you a fair full warning that if we go to the Bionicle universe, I'm going to start a mask collection, and your first response was to give me a PDF of every single mask.
I built those like way long ago, and some of them I built those a long time ago, and some of them, like the HOW, are very, very poorly balanced.
Yeah. I just thought it was funny because I was actually talking to Will and Josh today about how that guy, he just gave me a PDF of every single mask in Bionicle written with D&D stats.
We probably have
sure
3 or 4 more sessions of Throughout Time.
Okay.
We're at level 16 right now, so...
Yeah,
we're almost there.
3 or 4.
Yeah, unless we do definitely want to have a couple sessions where it's just us screwing around with like fun little dumb things, like
I guess if you want to,
like going to a ball or having just a straight up beach episode and figuring out that Kalani can't swim.
I'm really excited to get to Curse of Strahd because it's going to be an awesome campaign.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I'm excited too.
Yeah. Honestly, for me to get excited, I'd just have to rewatch Castlevania, the anime, and then be like, all right.
I really need to rewatch the 3rd season. That was pretty cool.
Oh yeah, I liked it. I mean, it was
like totally different from the other 2 ones too.
I think my favorite thing is that it seemed almost as if that without Dracula's influence, that all the monsters now had color.
Probably, yeah. It seems more colorful.
Yeah, because every single monster that showed up in the beginning was all like these crazy colors, and the main monster was like these rainbow colors, and meanwhile in the first 2 seasons every single monster was black and gray.
Yeah, that was pretty dull, and then boom, color. It was like an acid trip.
Although I'm not gonna lie, Castlevania the anime still has my favorite design for a hellhound I've ever seen.
All right, well I'm gonna wrap up the recording real quick. So
good idea.
Yep, that's the end of this recording. Be uploading a new episode next week. See ya.